Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to the live stream for the stock market. Hello. So, sorry for yesterday. I couldn't be able, of course, to update some personal issues and, of course, related to health. A little bit checkups, it takes a little bit while. And yeah, here we are. I'm back. I'm fit. Everything is fine. And here we go. We're gonna start, of course, our live stream for today for the stock. We're gonna see, of course, our main list as usual: NASDAQ, SPX, gold, silver, Nvidia, Tesla, and of course, some special requests from Discord and of course from YouTube. Let me welcome all of you. Shafi, welcome back again to the second live stream for today. Thank you, buddy. Everyone hit the like button and share the stream. As always, remind us, Shafi, thank you very much for your support, guys. Arcane, hello. Alts, daily chart analysis, please. Okay, we can do this one. S Bright, hello. Could you do MCK? MCK for McKeeson. Okay. We can see this one too. Shailesh, hello, good morning. Nice to see you, buddy. I hope you are doing great. The P-Dog, ACN, yes, we can do this special request. Felix, hello, nice to see you. I am okay. For me, I'm okay. The doctor exaggerate always, of course. For me, I'm fine. If I have to listen for the doctors, I wouldn't be here today, honestly. But yeah, here we are. I'm fine, guys. Jimmy, hello. Good to have you back. Thank you, buddy. Hello, Kobe. Hello, NGC. Nice to see you. All right, guys. So let's move on. Let's see, of course, Nasdaq what is doing today. Already updated on Discord, and it looks like it is working as expected. So 12-minute as usual, we start with Nasdaq. So we have 1 2 3 4 5. Basically, this is your wave 5. Still be finished for a big 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Now we drop massively, and we see, of course, a finished potential impulse there, right? So if we go 15-minute chart, you can see clearly 1 2 3 4 and a 5, meaning the direction of the market is already downward. Now potentially this, oh my god, it's the same impulse. The same impulse here, guys. This is a massive drop. So we have 1 2 3 4 and a 5 in a 1 2 3 4 5 finished impulse, of course, meaning the market direction is, of course, the same towards the downside. Now, what we see, of course, later on is a potential rebound, which can be your wave A. It can be, of course, 3 waves here, and you might be, of course, in a wave B. Now, what I see again is 3 waves. So this is a signal, right? This is a signal that we are going here in zigzags potentially, A, B, and a C, A, B, and a C, A, B, and a C. So if we take the high here, which is very likely that we're gonna take it again. By the way, this was our confirmation for higher anyway, and here we are. So if this is gonna happen, wave 5 is unfolding in a leading diagonal. Very interesting, right? Very nice signal that we might have here for Nasdaq. We are in a potential leading diagonal, wave 1. We might see a wave 2, and then of course continuation towards the upside. So yeah, I think this is very interesting. This is the highest possibility right now, and here we are. I mean, this is almost finished impulse. So even if truncated, and we don't finish really taking the high here, this is potentially a finished impulse. And that means, of course, you are in A, B, and a C already. So, yeah, we can call, of course, this potential scenario here as leading diagonal. Very, very interesting what's going on in NASDAQ. Might be the recover. Yeah, so we might be in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, what it happened? What does it mean, guys? If we're moving for higher again, simply, let's go bigger a little bit. Simply, you are extending your wave 5 to the blue box again. Okay, so we're extending this wave 5, which might still, of course, hit this higher extension 1.618, 26K. 150 in a potential here. Can be, of course, big wave 1, 2. It can be wave 3, 4, and a 5, even for higher later on. But of course, to move to this scenario, which it might be very high, is of course, first, we still need further indication. What does it mean? My famous confirmation for bullish always. 5 waves up, 3 waves down, taking the all-time high again. Confirmation for bullish. Okay? So yeah, that's true. We are in the first level of a potential bullish scenario, but we still have 3 levels. Don't forget this. Okay, we still need the correction, wave 2, and then breaking the high again to confirm from there, of course, once we take the high, 25K, to confirm a 26 and above. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for, and I believe this is what it might be the case scenario. Therefore, expect, of course, soon, tonight, afternoon, expect, of course, a correction. Okay, because we are in 15-minute here chart, so it's not so far. It might happen, of course, fast, guys. And then tomorrow we might break the high again in case we get the correction and we move up. We break the high. Okay, tomorrow we might be very bullish. Nobody knows. To be watched. Okay. Now, indication that we are bearish again, or we are in a potential something corrective WX and a Y, but it's hard to say right now, especially with this high, unless you are in a 1-2. Meaning, if we are here, because this is an impulse as well, be careful, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might be in ABC, wave 2, but to be very taken into consideration is the 886, which reduce so much the possibility. Okay, that's why very low possibility, but yeah, still there. You didn't took the high as per the rule, still can play as 1, 2. So we gotta watch. Now confirmation for bearish is this one. Confirmation for lower. And that means if you take this price, 24K500, that means you got your 5 ways down, you got your 3 ways up, you confirm by taking the high, you drop down. Okay? Those are the key levels, guys. So that's it for NASDAQ. Hello, Kobe. Nice to see you. And NGC, hi, KG. If you have time, can you look at small caps IVM of Russell? Sure. Of course, we can do IVM Russells. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Let's move for SPX. All right, for SPX, we are looking at almost as the same scenario, which is potential ABC, but I doubt it because it looks like a zigzag right now. So it's transformed to kind of WXY. In a wave 2, potentially in case, or yeah, I mean, no. In SPX, you don't have wave 2. You have invalidation of bearish, actually. Interesting. This was your 1, 2, 3. If this is wave 4, invalidation. Take it. So definitely very likely, guys, confirmation for higher taken. We move higher again, and we move in zigzags. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. And this is the same scenario happening almost the same as for NASDAQ. Very, very interesting, guys. But still, I repeat the same. Of course, we got our 5 ways almost, which is getting on the way. We need the 3 ways. We need to break the high again to confirm bullish. Okay. If we dive 1, 2 here without taking the high, and we see the low taken, which is of course your confirmation for lower. Okay. So the things start to be much more, much more clearer for us, guys. Okay. Invalidation taken, no need anymore. There is no 1, 2. So definitely here we're looking at a potential extension. Yeah, and we might extend bullish. But of course, we still need the confirmation, guys. Yeah. Before this, we cannot. unless of course we drop and we take this one. Okay, it's the same, so nothing has changed. Both are following together. Yeah, so NASDAQ and SPX. Great. Let's see the gold at 20 minutes. For the gold, all right. For the gold, I believe, guys, it is the time. It is the time for kind of a correction. Now, I still see somehow higher prices, which is very interesting, right? I still see something moving for higher again, but I cannot make sure. Well, it can be, yes. It can be a wave 5 still finished here. So you're still looking a 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, and a 5 continuation for higher. But we broke the extension target. It's crazy. It is crazy. We broke the extension target for a wave 5 in a wave 3. How much is gonna extend still? That's really very interesting. But okay, let's start to mark some to take some. I would say let's remove the target since it has been hit, and let's start to take some labels there. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Now this is clear that this is a wave 4. Okay, so it can be so 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So let's start from. Oh, yeah, we have to take it maybe, but invalidation also there, unless it is triple 1, 2, that's crazy. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Whew. Now, I'm gonna go safe. I'm going safe a little bit more than this, and let's just consider just 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 potentially here. Okay, somehow like that. And you might still have, of course, a 1, 2 here, then 3, 4, and a 5. Or, yeah, this was your potential wave 5 in a wave 3, 4, and currently you're unfolding the last wave 5. So, yeah, preferably to take it like this, guys. Yeah. Basically, I'm looking here. What's gonna be? Is it gonna be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or is it gonna be something like ending diagonal, for example? Yeah. So this might be also a possibility. Now, what I see here is double 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering. Yeah. So if this is your wave 4, so I already see a zigzag. So we have to be careful. It might be here, kind of like ending diagonal unfolding. Okay, it can be very likely. Okay, because this here, it doesn't looks really like a nice impulse. So I start to believe that this is 1, 2, 3, wave 4. Wave 5 is unfolding as wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ending diagonal. Honestly, yeah, that might be it. Yeah, the scenario. And that's why we can simply still, of course, finishing somewhere here. But I believe that the gold is very close, guys. Very close to a correction at the end. Especially when we start to see this zigzag in the top, okay? And that is an indication, of course, of ending diagonal or correction. But yeah, since the price moving higher, that means, of course, the ending diagonal, right? Zigzag. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 dropping down. Okay, so yes, potentially you can look for higher. How much higher? If this is your wave 3, wave 5 over 1, yeah, here we go. We still can get inside this blue box even. 4,290. Incredible. It can be an impulse here. I don't know, guys. If that is gonna transform to impulse, then problematic, because what do we do with this? Yeah. So I believe much more likely A, B, and a C zigzag. 2, wave 2 here. Wave 3 can be A, B, C. Wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 hit the blue box. We drop down. Xianzhu and DOCU. Okay, it will be the last one for today. All right. Can't can't that be a leading diagonal instead of double 1 2? You mean ending diagonal? There is no leading yet. Ending diagonal. You're ending the move. So yes, this is the thing. Ending. Um, Oh, I think you mean also the low here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. I don't think so because I see that wave 3 already longer than wave 1. Look, 1 to 1 fib level. Take it. Meaning wave 3 is longer than wave 1, plus wave 1 is impulse, kind of. Well, with invalidation even, but this is 3 waves. So horrible, a little bit horrible. Therefore, I'm going much more here. Yeah, much more to be precautious that we're getting closer for a top, okay? We're getting closer, and the momentum has started to curve. So be careful, okay? Yeah. Is that a triangle before the ending diagonal? Triangle before the ending diagonal. I don't see any triangle. Here you mean. A, B, C, D, E. Yes, can be. Can be also, yes. It can be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Yes, triangle, and then you move in zigzag. Of course, you're still in zigzag, by the way. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So same scenario, but yeah, I mean, definitely we are in a correction here. Something, yeah, it can be even a triangle. Very nice. Also can be, yes. Yep. So these are the possibilities. I see ending diagonal, honestly. All right, let's see the silver at the 27. Here we go. So for the silver, okay, a lot of reds. Okay, 886 not taken. Interesting. Okay, so still potentially playing 1 2 here. That's crazy. Let me check this wave. Okay, so far it looks like an ABC so far. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4. No invalidation. Wave 5 for wave C. But what's going on after it here, of course, is something corrective. Or, yeah, expanding diagonal. Come on. I hate this pattern. But yeah, if this is an ABC here and we drop down, okay, we gotta be careful. Meaning, this is confirmation for lower, definitely. So if we are still in a 1, A, B, and a C, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 downward. Unless this is going to transform to 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, it can be 4 and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I mean, you can also be in an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4 without invalidation. 5 finish there. It might be ABC corrective again also. Yeah, meaning, of course, in the potential scenario here, we might see, of course, anyway, drop down. Unless if you take the high, and that means, of course, this is going to be extended in a wave 5. And that means, of course, taking this high here is kind of confirmation for higher, which is very close. And that means, of course, if the price rebound right now, you might be extending here. Interesting. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or even it can be extended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, 4, 5, taking the all-time high, which is a blue box, probably. Okay. I mean, this one is, yeah. Let's check a little bit bigger time frame, just to get more clearer view. Let's go daily, maybe. Okay. But this is a wave 3, definitely, yes. All right. Yeah, I'm very convinced 1212 wave 3 is unfolding. Did we took the target already for a wave 3? Oh, okay. We didn't reach yet even the uncommon target for a wave 3. So, yeah, definitely we're looking for higher still, guys. I believe we're still looking for higher. I'm looking for the $55 right now. Okay. So in a bigger view, well, which is much more secure, honestly, if you want to say, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. In this wave 3 here, you have kind of like double 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. So I think this area has to be taken. $55. Yes, very likely. And therefore, on the lower time frame, I still, of course, yeah, believe that we are still looking for higher sooner or later. Nothing is very corrective for the silver, and I think the silver might follow the gold, right? But the gold might be, of course, slowing down a little bit, but not moving like bearish, but slowing down. Yeah, I mean the price of the gold is very high. I believe that the invest might get more increased in this one right now in the silver, which is still, of course, very cheap. Yep. So this is my point of view for the silver. I'm still looking for higher, guys, sooner or later. 31 minute for Nvidia. Right. So for Nvidia, let me check. Okay, so basically we took, of course, our high here, our blue box, and we drop, of course, correctively. Okay, correctively, or it can be careful, a leading diagonal so far. All right, it can be something like this unfolding as a diagonal, meaning a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 1, wave 2, we drop down. Can be ABC, of course, not always very impulsive, but it can be, of course, ABC. But yeah, once we break the 1-to-1 fib level here, okay, we are in an impulse wave 3, which is our testing box for a bigger A, B, and a C. If broken, okay, we have topped wave 1. We are looking here at an impulse A, B, and a C as expected for a wave 2, because we have finished an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so basically, still showing, of course, a potential of a deep correction so far. This rebound means nothing yet. Nothing for bullish, of course. Still looking for lower. Tesla at 33 minute. Tesla. Okay. For Tesla, so as I mentioned, of course, very risky right now, of course, for long, but still can be, because you might still be in a wave 4 in the yellow, because you have double 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Now we hit the 1-to-1 fib level for a zigzag ABC, which was okay, more than enough for me. I'm out, because anyway, this is a major target here, the blue zone. Now it can dive a little bit deeper, yes, but at the end we have a massive drop. And that because of on the daily, of course, you have finished all the scenarios for Tesla. You are in a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We drop down. You are in ABC 3 ways up, 3 ways down for a wave B, and wave C is an ending diagonal with zigzag, unfortunately, which it cannot transform to several 1-2s. And finally, if you are extending this wave C or wave 3, meaning for higher, that means this is a leading diagonal wave 1. You need the wave 2. We drop down. Okay. So that's why for Tesla, to be very careful. All right. Let's see your special request at 3430, starting with SMR. Okay. New scale power. Okay. All right, we saw this before. Let me hydrate first, please. Mute. All right. So for SMR, we have double 1-2 so far. Another 1-2 hitting, of course, the blue box and moving for higher. Did we have? Yes, of course. Confirmation for higher taken. And of course, we might see continuation simply for higher, definitely. Okay. Because, yeah, it's a nice wave 2 already. So, and you might be in double 1-2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So, yeah, I would say to be much more secured here, let me give you a better option. What if, for safety, of course, always, wave V expanding flat? Okay. What if it is 1.38 is gonna be, or 1.5, wave B, meaning what if it is an expanding flat? Now, of course, this is your risk here. But your risk gets out once you break the 65. So once you break the 65, okay, that was the last bearish possibility. You move impulsively. Okay. All right. Motion. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Can you chart Intel? Well, a little bit late, buddy. Sorry, very sorry. But if we have more time, I will do it. But today I will be also very busy, of course. So therefore, I need to go earlier. So I doubt it. Sorry, buddy. So for MP, okay, SMR, watch, of course, this level. Basically bullish, but yeah, you still have one potential. Breaking it, okay, might be good. MP, materials. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, still working. Confirmation for higher has been taken as well. And you are potentially here in a 1, 2, yes, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Very nice. Okay, you're still very bullish here. Okay, the thing is working perfectly. In case something bad happened, watch this invalidation of bullish, sorry. And that means if you are in 1, 2, 3, wave 4 is not allowed to come to this area. Otherwise, it transforms to 3 waves up, expanding flat. Be careful. So this is your signal. All right. Basically, you should move continuously towards the blue boxes. Targets. Here we go. Palladium 3730. Okay. I'm not sure if this is the right one. Is that something related to crypto? Because I see only crypto here. I don't see Palladium for stocks. Okay, please clarify. I think this is from Discord. Discord. Who asked for this one? Sorry, guys. Stocks. Palladium. Eugene. All right. I don't know which one you mean. Maybe this one. Okay. It's not something clear for me, buddy. Please clear up. 38 minute 40 for EEFT. Okay. Let's see this one. Euronet worldwide. Okay. Okay, it's a clear. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I was coming to say, okay, it's a clear 3 waves up, zigzag, but suddenly I saw a triangle, and that means continuation for higher. Therefore, of course, the highest possibility is 1, 2 here, double 1, 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so this is exactly what we have. And we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, which is your yellow. And I think, of course, this wave 4 very clear triangle, right? So very clear. We move to higher prices. So A, B, C, D, and a E. We move for wave 5. Target might be the following. Target, of course. Now this is logarithmic, of course. Yeah. If you want to go safe, let me check. Yes, if you want to go safe first, this is your target. Okay, and let's keep the safe first. Once we break it, then we go logarithmic. Okay. For now at 40.30. Okay. Right. We are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still unfolding for several 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Okay. But it looks like we're moving in triangle. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna remove this to see it. Okay. Let's go back a little bit daily. Come on, zoom in. Right. So basically, we have a potential triangle here unfolding, guys. You have A, B, C, D, and an E, and I believe this is your wave 4. Still the same, so you're still looking for the same wave 5, very likely. Okay. Now the wave E finished can be, of course, a little bit lower. Yeah, still can go a little bit lower and then moving up. Now, be careful, invalidation of triangle. If this is taken, it might be also even an expanded triangle, D and E, and then move up until you take the low. Here is, of course, confirmation for lower. Yeah, and then that might means, of course, like a very deep correction. Okay, but basically, it's still corrective and still looking for higher. So, the next one. Palantir, 42 minute. Palantir. Okay, so for Palantir, we're looking for. Okay, we are in a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And again, okay, so still ranging correctively, meaning, of course, we're still looking for higher. Nothing is done yet. Potential wave 2 finished there. And that means, of course, you might be here in a big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 1. A, B, and a C, wave 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We move for higher. Unless this is a zigzag, A, B, and a C, wave 2 as well. Well, we gotta be careful. Confirmation for lower simply by taking this low, okay? Not the lowest. You can start from there. Confirmation for lower starting from 170. And confirmation for higher is simply taking this high on the lower time frame, meaning, boom, okay? And it might be the ending diagonal, yes. ABC can be, but for this, maybe the wave 2 may be finished, yeah? But very low, I would say. But it might unfold something corrective again and then moving higher. What I know is that it is corrective here. And I still looking for higher. Definitely. Maybe similar, yeah. This ending diagonal to range exactly and deeply in the blue box, which is the major target. And this is mostly what happens after a massive move up. You need to finish slowly in an ending diagonal. Okay. So somehow this is 70% what it happens. Yeah. And not directly massive drop. Yeah. You see massive drop only when you finish a major correction, meaning a major impulse. Meaning once you finish this, yes, you might drop massively. Why? Because you finish 3. Yeah. Like it happened here. You finish 5, you move massively. But now we're moving, ranging somehow in ending, and then okay, dropping later on. Okay, so BMW. Or BMV. All right. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, everything's still working fine so far. It can be here, of course, that you are in a wave in several in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a leading diagonal, and that because, of course, you have kind of like you can count impulse, impulse. Now this should be an impulse or a diagonal in this case. Okay, one of those two scenarios. Whether it is an impulse, 1, 2, A, B, and a C expanding flat, you move wave 3, 4, and a 5. Or it can be even kind of like a zigzag wave 1, zigzag wave 3, and it follows. Yeah, so you're allowed, of course, to finish in ending diagonal even if you have impulses in 1, 3, in wave 1 and 3. So it should be 5 waves. This is the idea. Internally on the 4 hours chart, well, I still see higher prices, yes, because we are very likely in a leading diagonal. You are kind of like can be corrective here, but be careful, of course. I mean, if this is your 1, 2 here, wave 2, okay, you took the minimum requirement, right? But if you see further downtrend, well, be careful. You start to break the 1-to-1 fib level somehow. And we drop down. Now, how much is going to hold there, which is the perfect fib level for wave 2? Okay, it's risky a little bit because you might drop down for a deeper correction. And that means, of course, you might following on the daily here, a deeper wave 2, and then moving up. So be careful. But basically, higher possibility to move higher, of course. ANTO for 46 minute 30. ANTO, right? Antofagasta, right? What the heck? All right. Okay. Okay. So what you have here is a leading diagonal first. All right. So here we go. You have a leading diagonal in a wave 1, 2, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 3, 4, and a 5. As a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So you have an impulse there. It's fine. Now, after this, of course, you got a wave 2, I believe. Let me check the fibs. So yes, 0.38. That's great. Meaning you are in wave A or a wave 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Or you are in a big zigzag. A, B, and a C. Okay. Now, both wave 3 and wave 3, wave C and wave 3, yes. So we have to get an impulse. Now, currently, you can count this as 1, 2s, right? And moving very massively, which is the case scenario, or you can count it also as a diagonal leading wave 2, and you move massively. Confirmation given. Why? 5 ways up, 3 ways down, we take the high. This is always my confirmation, right? Therefore, if you want to be safe and secure and trade just the first target as a wave 3 here, here is your potential target. Okay? Now, of course, you might have 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4 higher, but this is the first target. 5K, 480, or 4K. Okay? All right. Let's see alts. I mean, that sounds crypto, but yeah, we'll see. Alts or Alt 5 Sigma. Okay. No. Sorry, buddy. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. No invalidation. You drop down. Your direction is downward. It's a destroyable stock. It's getting destroyed, getting wrecked. Right. So, no. 49 MCKEESON. Yes, this one. Okay. All right, that's a nice one. That's a nice direction. That's a nice impulse upward, always. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is the great. We have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is the brackets. And you have, yes, it's an impulse as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, currently you are in this wave 4 and a 5, very extended wave 5. So let's label it as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, I'm going here something else. All right. So 1, 2. Interesting. 4 and a 5. Okay, yeah. So you are in a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. This wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You're very close for a top. Be careful. You are very close for a top in a wave 3, of course. And if you are in a wave 3 here, that means, of course, very extended, by the way. And wave 3, impulse. Yeah, you passed even the 2.618. That's unmatchable. Therefore, we're going to take this as a different strategy for targeting. We're going to take this. Wave 5 over 1. You're going in the extension already. We know that we are in an extension, by the way. Therefore, OPSI 1.618. Yes. We are in this major blue box. So, yes, we're very close. To be even much more precise and accurate, of course, that means this is general box here. You are looking for this in precision. Wave 5 over 1. Here we go. There you go. All right, so 858 and 1000. This blue box should be taken. All right. Let's see ACN for 52 minutes. ACN Accenture, okay. All right, that's a nice impulse. Very clear impulse, right? So wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Very, very clear, nice impulse. And you're looking for wave 4. Yeah, you need the minimum target 0.23. Therefore, expect lower a little bit to 113, but very clear that it is a regular flat here and you move for higher. All right. Targets for wave 5 can be given already from now. Here we go. You're looking for 951 at least in a wave 5. All right. Nice chart. Nice selection. Trade safe. 53 minute 30 for IVM Russells. Okay. Yes. Yes, we saw this many times, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, you are in a wave 5. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you are potentially, of course, be careful because you can say, oh, this is my diagonal finished, ending, and we drop down. Okay, so be careful. Or you are still in a wave 3, which is a zigzag because you might be in zigzag as well. And zigzag ABC for a wave 3 and 4 and a 5. Or it's going to be hitting the 1-to-1 fib level, which is, of course, your signal of invalidation. No, not invalidation, sorry. Signal of the zigzag. Wow, okay. Yeah, so if higher than this 1-to-1 fib level, meaning you are in 1, 2, 3. Therefore, to recap, I know it's a little bit lost in here, but very interesting. So you might be in a finished ending diagonal, you drop down. Okay, meaning if we drop down a little bit here, okay, question mark. Okay, if you take a very deep impulse, all right, we're dropping down because you finish a structure. It should be impulsive. So this could be the signal. Second thing is that you might be in a zigzag 1-to-1 fib level taken from the A to the B to the C in a potential ABC correction, ABC in a wave 3. So if we move down correctively, right, correctively, that means you're wave 4 and still looking for a wave 5. But if you move impulsively, okay, that's done, it's finished. Okay. Now further things here is that if you go really higher, of course you still can be in a diagonal, but yeah, very likely even to be a 1.618, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, meaning simply higher. So basically, higher possibility is to continue, but be careful, you have also a possibility of a drop down or of a correction as well. So the risk is 50-50, guys, in this one. So be careful. All right, so DOCU, until you get a good signal, of course, for higher. Okay, DOCU design, not nice. Not nice. I know that it is looking as an impulse, but it is not. Okay, you have here 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 and a 5. Yeah, can be, but this has finished therefore an A, B, and a C, meaning you're corrective. After this, you see a drop down, impulsive. Currently, you see 3 ways up again. Invalidation just now taken if this is a 1, 2, 3, or this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely is going to be taken very soon. So not good. This is a 1, 2. You move down. Okay, not good. Trade safe. Very bad selection, this one. Okay, be careful. For INTL, I'm going to give it, of course, very fast for INTL. Okay. Oh, I think you mean, do you mean INTL or? I think you mean this one. INTL. Is it something else? There is no NASDAQ INTL, so I think it's INTL, right? So for INTL, yeah, I mean, we're moving here in a potential triangle, as I mentioned, A, B, C, D, and a E. And obviously that it is working. A, B, C, D, and a E. Now, if it is even a finished WX and a Y, because you didn't took the low, but unlikely. Why? Because you took 886, you took 886. It's a very characteristic of a triangle. Therefore, I think we are in a wave D, E, and then pushing up again. In both case scenario, anyway, we're moving for higher. Confirmation for higher is the invalidation of the triangle, meaning once you break this $68, you move massively upward. Yep, so that was it for today, guys. The live stream. I hope that this was helpful. Let's watch what's gonna happen. I wish you to have a nice day and trade safe. Always see you in the next one. Bye-bye.